This is what it's like choosing a mountain bike? You're kidding. Stop. It's your choice. Let me see if I can help you out. A lot's happened in mountain biking over the last couple of years. No longer do they just put some goofy transmission on it that was meant for a road bike. Let's start here. Take a look at this. This is a 1x10. That means the sprocket where the pedals are, there's only one sprocket. In the back, there's a cassette. There's 10 gears. So that's a 10-speed. That's a really big deal. It's hard to find a bike without that anymore. Once you get that, that means on the handlebars, or the cockpit, there's only one hand to shift with. That kind of lightens up the bike, kind of makes it a lot easier to use. Look on the left hand. All there is a brake. Then one day these came along. Disc brakes. No longer some stupid cantilever brake that would lock up your wheels. Ever. These disc brakes are like ABS brakes in a Mercedes. Look at this. Real live suspension. A real shock. These things make an enormous difference now. But here's something odd. Look at that pedal. It's like a road bike. What's that all about? You got a clip in still? Is that what you're saying? Not really. So here's your first choice. It's a trail bike, cross-country bike. It's got a full suspension. Take a look at the shock in the middle. It's kind of horizontal. 100mm travel. That means about 2.5 inches. Clipless pedals. You have to spin this thing every now and then for climbing, for moving, just like a road bike. And it's got a 1x10. Once again, 1 gear in the front, 10 in the back. That's a 10-speed. This bike will climb well, it'll descend well, it'll do a lot of things well. Is this the best bike for most trails around you? Here's your next choice. Don't be fooled. I know it looks a lot like what you just saw, but this is an enduro bike, a free ride bike. The suspension's different. 150mm of travel. This thing takes a... Hey. Thank you. This thing takes abuse. Flat pedals. A 1x11. It's really hard to get mad at an old dog. Those enduro boys and girls are dirty, and I love them. They pin their ears back, they set their hair on fire, and they just go. Is that what you want to do? Be one of those guys? Remember that person in college? Wound a little too tight. Only stayed one semester. That's the hardtail. This thing is crazy fast. Look, no back suspension. This thing will climb a tree. Descending, this thing will scare the shit out of you. Hardtail people swear by them. And they always seem to be great riders too. That's choice number 3. It's a good choice. You might like it. So be patient, boys and girls. Get the right bike for the trails around you. Mountain biking is a lot of fun. Something you can do the rest of your life. Oh yeah. Don't forget about the Vineyard Champions. I will kick your skinny ass. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next week.